Hey, what's up guys? Kriscoolmod for the second part 2 of the RetroBeast LightGun games. Part 2 is about how easy it is to set up your new gun on the RetroBeast and go pew pew. Alright, so this is the LightGun wheel with all the game. All the shortcut I'm gonna explain. Okay, let's quit RetroBeast. Okay, so this video I'm gonna show you if you never plug a Gun4ir, it's the first time you buy the RetroBeast, you never play gun game, you buy the retro shooter gun. I will talk a little bit about the Sundun. It's not officially support anymore, but it should work. You can try. If after a few days of nightmare you're disappointed, not my fault. It's the compatibility on Windows and the application that it's buggy and stuff like that. But I will show a quick how to set up if you want to use it. And the Wiimote and the Wii shell, you can play Wii game. So this video are officially support and it will work flawless on the Gun4ir. No problem, all game will work after the 5-minute setup I'm going to show you and the retro shooter. Alright, if you use one of those guns, retro shooter and Gun4ir, you will have no problem at all. First, if you just buy your new gun and you never play a gun game before, first step, you join the Discord, you go to LightGun section, and everything I'm going to talk about is explained there. There is video about review about gun, about also I provide all the link for how to build, all the link from the builder. I have all the video how to unbox your retro shooter the first time, how to set it up and stuff like that. I have all the link. Also, if you want to add pedal, all the link from the Gun4ir, some video that Ray show how to set up your LED and stuff like that. So this video is not about how to plug the LED or to glue the LED on your TV. It's not about that because there is already video about that, about Gun4ir to set it up. What I'm going to talk about is after you connect all your peripheral, how to set it up on the RetroBeast, and it's very, very, very easy. So you go to Discord, check the LightGun section. There is a bunch of stuff you can read, you need. After you open your RetroBeast, whoops, sorry. You open your RetroBeast and you go to the wiki section. Everything is in my wiki. You go to section 3, tools and other control. You open it and boom, there is a LightGun section. Everything is there. You have all the folder for all the gun with the application and all the shortcut you need to make your experience in LightGun flawless. Okay, let's talk about the first one, the Gun4ir. You plug it, you plug the USB, you plug your LED around your TV, your 4 LED, or if you have a big TV, you plug 8 LED. You power up your LED. By the way, if you don't know if your LED works, if you check with the phone, now this one is not power on, but if you take your iPhone or any Android phone, any phone camera, you will see purple LED. So many works. You cannot see them with your eyes. You can only see them with the camera. If you don't know if they are power on. So LED are power on. It's all around your TV. You only need to power you plug the USB on your computer And if you buy the 2023 version, it's got or any gun that need power, you need to plug the power at the end also for the gun to make the rumble and recoil. I think no, sorry, the old version gun doesn't need extra power. It used the USB power for the rumble, okay. But for the new recoil 2023, you need extra power. All right. So you plug your gun, plug your LED, open the folder on RetroBeast. There is a LightGun setup. You click on it. I talk about all the gun. I talk about all the tips and fix. Every time it's gonna be a fix or something you can do manually. It will be on this page or on my Discord. Okay, so you should read the wiki. So let's close it. After, it's very easy. You click on, there is 3 set your gun. 1 set your gun for retro shooter, 1 for Gun4ir, and 2 for Sundun. So if you buy the Gun4ir, you click on the set your Gun4ir, and you only have to do this 1 time, because after I finish what I'm gonna show you, you upload the setting on the chip in your gun, and you don't need to open the application anymore, just if you need to change something or recalibrate on another TV. Okay, so I'm gonna plug it. Where is, I need to power on my gun. Okay, I'm gonna press detect. Wait a second. Oh, it's not my good gun. Wait a second. I'm gonna swap gun. Wait a second, because I plugged my shooter gun. Wait a second. Okay, you vibrate now. Okay, I just need to power on the. See? I don't know if you can hear. Attends une minute. Wait. That's the rumble. And now I'm using the recoil. Anyway, the gun is plugged. So I'm gonna close it. Just a second. Why it's froze? What's happening? Oh, I know why. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so you boot, set your Gun4ir. Now, because it's connected, you will see Gun4ir Pro Micro ComSys. ComSys is your USB port on your PC. ComSys, so we can be different. But what's important is it's P1, because Ray is gonna send you player 1 and player 2. So it will set P1, player 1, D-pad. And see, I have player 2. And it's ComSet. So you press your P1 first. And after, it's very easy. You set your aspect TV ratio. You don't touch those because we're gonna change them from the calibration. For this setting, you can change your camera sensitivity. I think the first time you're gonna plug it, it's gonna be balanced, but you can change the sensitivity. But I never really tried those sensitivity because it works well. But that's a advanced setting. So forget this one. Use the what is provided, and you only need to full screen. So you click manual adjust. All right. So you only need to. It says in the middle. Whoops, sorry. It says aim. Again, I'm gonna close it. Press escape. I'm gonna do it again. Sorry. I did a mistake. You press manual adjustment. Okay, it says, because I didn't read, aim for the center. Okay, aim for the center. Okay, now it says aim for the center. Okay, aim on the left side. Aim on the right. And aim upper. The upper side. And the lower side. And if you're not happy, you can redone it as many times you want. Aim on the center. Let's do it again. Okay, you need to press escape. And now you will see number. And you can adjust manually. The Y is the up and down. The Y is the up and down, and the X is the left to right. So what you can do, if you're not happy, the best is you put your eyes on the gun and you shoot at your screen. And if the arrow you're looking at is in the lens, the middle, if you're not happy, you can adjust manually those numbers. You can put it down and up. That's what I did. Okay? And when you finish, you upload setting to your gun. That's it. And after, when you're happy with your aim, you go to input and you make sure the trigger is mouse left, A is mouse middle, B is mouse right, pedal mouse right, select number 1, start number 5, up, right, down, left is your arrow, so it's up, right, down, left. And on the right panel, default mode. What I use is off-screen reload is set as enable normal shoot. Auto reload is disabled. And the pedal on the 2023 is the bottom button here. That's the pedal. Is set to extra use as pedal button. And gun mode, always put mouse and keyboard. And upload. That's it. So your gun is set for the aim and is set for the button. If you need to change something, you're not happy, or you want to change something, you can try the default mode. You can try some, if you don't like the reload, because some game they use the, you need to shoot off screen to reload. So there is some different behavior, but that's the setting I proposed. So it will work on all game, but you can change it as long as it is work on the game. You can change whatever you want, but the most important one is the 5 and 1 should not be changed for select and start, and the mouse right, middle, and left should not be changed. But you can change some auto reload or pedal or off screen. You can change it. Depends on the game. You can test it. You can always come back to the application and upload the setting and try it. When you finish, you close it. You can shut down your PC. You can reboot RetroBeast, boot any game, and it will work. Also, when you boot RetroBeast, so that's it for the Gun4ir. That's your start, and back. On the RetroBeast, start and back, and in game it's start and coin. So I press start, so see I'm in RetroBeast, and you use the arrow. See, I can go up and down. If you go up and right and left, if you go up and down, it's your favorite. Okay, you want to enter the wheel, you press enter, and you can scroll and choose your game. Okay, So if I want to start Alien, I press start. Some emulator you can escape the game from those two button combo, but it doesn't work on all system. I try to make it work, but let's try it if it works on MAME. See it works. What's happening? My recorder didn't like it. So most of the system you can quit by pressing those start and select. Okay. So I boot the game. You don't see the whole game, but that's the coin. See, you can hear I put coin, and it says shoot to start. So I shoot, and I can play the game. Easy like that. So it's gonna be easy like that for all the game. Your coin, start, and quit should works. See. So I shoot with this one, and usually the reload is your right side. But some game like Alien, the reload doesn't need the reload. So that's your bomb. When you shoot bomb or fire extra ammo, it's your right side, and your left side on some game you don't need it. That's the middle mouse. But like for Time Crisis, this is your left pedal, and this is your right pedal. And in the application, you can use this one as you like. I use it usually for a reload on most games. Like Alien doesn't need a reload, but some game you need to reload. So this one, if you follow my input, this is the reload. You can use it as a reload. So that's great. Like see, I'm dead now, so I put coin, and I press start and continue the game. Alright? Easy like that. So you should not have any problem with Gun4ir. If you need more support or something doesn't work, it should work flawless, but read my wiki on Discord and on the RetroBeast, you will find more tip and trick. So easy like that. Let's talk about the retro shooter, the new retro shooter. Let's say it's the first time you plug it. You never use a LightGun. You buy the RetroBeast, you don't know how it works. It's very easy. You plug the, if you didn't buy the box, the adapter box, but you need the adapter box because you need the power. So it's a must. The adapter I showed on my first video, you need the box because you need the power for the record. If you only plug the gun on your PC without the adapter box and the power, it will work, but you will not have any recoil, but it will work. Okay, so I will swap gun. Wait a second. See the light on the blue gun, the light's gonna be red, and on the second player red, the light's gonna be blue. When it's fixed, it's ready to play. But you just need to calibrate. It takes really 1 minute. Okay? So I plug my gun USB on the RetroBeast PC. I plug the power on the adapter box, and you're ready to go to set it up. You go to my wiki, LightGun, and there is a application named Set Your Retro Gun. I call it Retro Gun. It's gonna be full screen. So what you do, you press, that's the start, by the way, same as Gun4ir, start and back, or start and gun and back. That's your middle mouse when you press the joystick, and the arrow to scroll game on the RetroBeast, up and down, right, left, and on the other side you have the right mouse for time crisis, the right, or the reload, or shoot the extra bomb and stuff like that. So that's your reload. And for the setting, you boot it, you press the start. You press the start, this one, you will see arrow. Takes 2 seconds. Oh my, wait a second. I need to power on the sensor. If you have 2 guns, I suggest to plug 1 gun at a time. Why? Because the first time I set it up with 2 guns, the application was confused. But now I have my 2 gun plug on my PC and I'm setting up my player 1 and it works. So if you have problem, shut the application, unplug your number 2, plug your number 1, set your number 1, shut the application, unplug your number 1, plug your number 2, and boot the application and set your gun. Got it? See, now I'm aiming. Press start, shoot in the middle, shoot on the left up corner, right down corner, and up right corner. That's it. Now it's going to disconnect the gun from your PC. You will hear a window ding ding, and your gun's going to reboot. And you press escape on your keyboard, and you're ready to play. That's it. I'm going to show you if you boot the application again, and you press the back button or coin button, you can test. See? Start, B, trigger. You can test your button, reload, and your middle mouse, and all the arrow. By the way, to change number 1 to 2, when it's gonna ship your gun, that's explained on the visual. There is 3 pins, so there is a position for number 1 and number 2. So you can swap your gun number 1 to number 2 and number 2 to number 1. Okay, that's it. So the application's got the aiming, because you need to know how big is your TV, the size, and you can test your button. And I think you press start and shoot to go back. Start and shoot together to go back, and after you press escape. That's it. That's really easy. And I forgot to mention, you need to add your 2 sensors on top of your TV. I did try at the bottom, it doesn't work, but you need to plug your sensor on top of the TV, right and left. If you have a big TV, you can buy a lens, a fish eye, a 180 degrees fish eye, that will help your aiming. You can just screw a fish eye there, but I have a 65 inches and it works great without the fish eye. So see, my mouse is moving now. So that's easy like that. And if it works great, you don't have to ever boot the application again. It's all registered in the gun chip. Very, very, very easy. So if I boot a game, I'm gonna showing you. So start RetroBeast, gun game. By the way, all the application I'm showing you on the folder, they are mapped on the wheel if you need it. You can boot Gun4ir, you can boot Retro Shooter, and all the other stuff I'm gonna talk about. You can boot it from RetroBeast and from the setting wheel I'm gonna show you. Okay, so to boot a game, press start. You put money, coin, shoot at the screen. The difference between Retro Shooter and Gun4ir, if you shoot out of the screen, the recoil is not gonna work. And if you shoot in the screen, it's gonna work. But retro shooter, you can shoot anywhere, and the recoil works. So my bomb, instead of reload, is the right side. See, I shoot bomb, and to quit, you press the 2 button. And that's it. Okay. Always have a keyboard on the side for having the escape, or you need to click Alt F4 to force quit, or clear Alt Delete for closing application. If you have any problem, because when you boot a lot of game and PC game and stuff like that, sometimes you have background process that will block other application and functionality and stuff like that. So reboot your PC after a big session of LightGun game to fix everything. It's always the best solution. But see how easy is it? It is. Okay, on the folder and on my wheel, I also have. Okay, after you set your retro shooter and you set your Gun4ir, you need another application for the PC game to set your gun. It's called set your demule shooter. Because PC game and Sega Model 2, 3 need demule shooter. You need to know which gun you're gonna use. So that's the second step you need to do after setting up your Gun4ir or demule shooter. You boot demule shooter. And what you're gonna do, now I have the demule shooter plug. You click on it and you will see I don't know if you can see it on the video, but P1 it says 3A game, 3A, 3H, retro shooter number 1. Mean it's your gun. If you're not sure, just aim, you will see. See, you can see your aiming moving. So it means that's the good game, the good gun. Because when you click on player 1 and he give you choice, you will have a bunch of stuff. This is all the stuff plugged on your USB PC. Okay. Usually, retro shooter, the second row of number, it's something like 5750, and player 2 is 5751. Okay. So it's easy. You click on it, and you will see shooter number 1. You aim, you see the aim moving. So player 1, you save. Okay? And on top, you choose player 2. So you already see 57, 51. Where's my number 2? My red one. So I aim. The aim is moving, mean that's the good gun. You save. Sorry. You save. That's it. You don't need to open the application anymore. It's already set. If you have, let's change gun. I'm gonna swap Gun4ir. I'm gonna close it. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Set your demule shooter. Player 1. Usually Gun4ir. The number, I'm gonna tell you. Is it 8042? Yeah. The name is Adriano LLC Gun4ir Pro Micro Player 1. So that's my player 1. I move. Wait a second. Because I need the sensor. Because you cannot combine. If you did buy those 2 sets of gun, you cannot have the sensor on retro shooter and Gun4ir at the same time. Okay. It's gonna be confusing. No, that's not the gun. Wait a second. Why it's not the gun? This one? Yeah, that's the one. C'est Adriano LLC Gun4ir Pro Micro Player 1 and the device preview arrow show, and I shoot the so if you have Gun4ir, it should be 2341 for player 1. Save it. Player 2, I say 2341. Let's try this one for player 2. No, that's not the one. Wait a second. I say 42 for the... Yeah, that's the one. 2341, AD 43. It says player 2. That's it. You choose it and you save. That's it. You don't need to open it anymore. It's already preset. So now every time you're gonna boot a PC game or a Sega Model 2 and 3 and some other that use the mule shooter, because the game boot and he has the mule shooter, what is the gun for the aiming, and the mule shooter is gonna tell the game, oh, that's the number 2 Adriano blah blah blah, so your aim and gun's gonna work properly. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing you need to do. You boot Gun4ir, you set your Gun4ir, you set your demule shooter, and you're ready to go. If it's a retro shooter, you boot retro shooter, you set your gun, take 30 seconds, you boot demule shooter, you find the proper ID, you're sure it is, you save it, you don't need to boot it anymore. You can shut down the PC, you can play a LightGun game in a month, and it's gonna work plug and play. The other shortcut are, it's very rare, but some game, usually I remove the mouse, you know, the arrow, because some game you will see the mouse going around the game. It's not great. So sometimes it's possible to remove the arrow mouse from the game and add a target and stuff like that. But I know for some game like what's the name? The animal, the hunter, the deer hunter games. Some of them on PC or Wii and stuff like that, or whatever. If you have a mouse running on your screen and you don't like it, but you want to see an arrow, there is two function I did add. It's from Ray from Gun4ir. It's very simple. It's gonna make your see. It's gonna make your mouse arrow look like a target. So if you have a stupid mouse running on your game, before playing the game, just press crosshair and you will have a nice arrow. And to come back, you click cursor. You double click it and it will change back. Yeah, it's from Ray from Gun4ir. Very useful, very simple. After, because this is LightGun game, and sometimes LightGun game is better to have them full screen, I did add a setting named MAME. See, I show you the Alien game. It was a bezel around the game. If you prefer to have no bezel and the game full screen, I'm going to show you. You double click MAME gun full screen. And if you double click it, it will come back to bezel. Got it? So I'm going to show you which gun I have now. Confused. No? No, I have the Gun4ir. Yeah. Okay, I press start. I go to LightGun. See, enable crosshair is in the wheel. Enable cursor. So all settings I'm talking about, they are on the wheel. Let's boot Alien. It should be full screen. Yeah, it is full screen. So you have no bezel, full screen. I think that's a good idea for shooter. If you have a small TV, so you have a full screen game. So I put money, I shoot. Why there is a menu on the... What the fuck? I tried to, okay. Oh, come on. Where's the key? No, wait a second. Because I touched my mouse. Okay, it works. Okay. See, I'm playing MAME. All the MAME should be all full screen. I'm gonna shoot a bomb. And I'm gonna quit. Easy like that. If you don't like it, you can enable and disable in the wheel. So let's go. Where's the enable cursor? So I press start. Ah, it's not the cursor. What I'm talking about? Where's the main full screen? Ah, this one. So I press start. I go back to the same game so you can compare. I boot it. And I handle everything from the gun so far. So now there is the bezel. So put money. Trigger to start. And I'm gonna show you player 2. I'm gonna add money. I'm gonna shoot. It should be 2 player. And you quit. That's it. Yeah, it works. It's just because I changed too much gun now. But 2 player works, no problem. Okay, let's see the other setting. Crosshair, MAME. That's it. Sendon. There is a folder for your Sendon gun. Sendon LightGun. That people after 2 years do not like. But this is if you already have it and you don't have the money to buy another gun. This is where you gonna find there is Sendon player 1 and Sendon player 2. So if you have 2 guns, you click on Sendon player 1. Now it says I have no gun, but doesn't matter. You need to boot it from the taskbar again. Double click it. You need to refresh. You will see your gun. You choose your gun. You have the option to update it. You can change the name black, blue, red, player 2. You need to. What's important in Sendon is you. Oh, sorry. On the left panel, you will see your gun. You need to click on it. Select LightGun for player 1. Let's say you have a blue gun and red gun, so it should be rated blue gun. You save it, and after you need to calibrate it in alignment and stuff like that. So I suggest to go on their Discord and wiki page. It's all explained how to set it up. The application is in RetroBeast. You just need, like you did on the other application, you need to set your TV size and stuff like that. There's a bunch of options. The button is the same as the other one. Trigger is mouse left. Pump action is mouse right. Front left is 5 for number 1. Rear left is number 1, and front left is number 5. You can change it as you like, but number 5 and 1 for player 1 should be there, and 6 and 2 for player 2. I have a bunch of video already about how to set up the Sendon, and Squick on the Discord also did some video, so I suggest to watch them how to set your Sendon LightGun. I'm not gonna go further than that because I have already a bunch of video. And if you manage to make it work perfect, it's gonna work on RetroBeast on all games. And before booting RetroBeast and the game, you need to press start. You need to boot it with your gun plug-in. You need to press start. Usually, if your gun is plugged, it's gonna be a start already. But you need to start the application player one before playing a game, because you need the camera, and for the mouse action, you need the application to run on the background. It should appear on your taskbar on the right. And if you have two guns, you need Sendon apps 1 and Sendon apps 2 to run after you calibrate it before playing. Okay, if you need more info, there is a ton of wiki on the folder, video and link right there. And also there is a folder to change the MAME. For the MAME, you need to swap the configuration in MAME for Sendon if you have it. If you have Gun4ir or Retro Shooter, you don't touch that. You don't need to change anything in MAMEs. Just follow the instruction I just mentioned. But if you have a Sendon, you have to go on the folder to change the MAME. So read the wiki, everything is explained. And I have other video about Sendon. I do not support the Sendon anymore, but it's there. If you have it, it should work. Okay? Because I don't want to say the Sendon works on my setup and people tomorrow is gonna buy a Sendon and it's gonna say, "Hey Chris, it doesn't work." Yeah, but I already said that in the video and the last video. Sendon, there is problem with Sendon. It's a nightmare. You're gonna cry. You're gonna yell. You're gonna ask for a refund. Okay, because the application it's buggy. That's it. What else? Okay, if you like Technopirate, after you set your gun, you set your demo shooter. If you want to play Technopirate, the emulator Technopirate, there is two solutions for Technopirate. You can boot Technopirate from my LightGun folder. Like for this example, I have Gun4ir. Let's say you want to play House of Dead. You play Control, and it should be already set for Gun4ir when you buy the RetroBeast, because it's the most popular gun. You can change all the input manually. If you don't like the way it's set, you can change it. What you do is, let's say player 1 start. I press start, and when you finish changing, you press save. Okay, and you can remap all the buttons for the Technopirate. Also, the second solution, if you don't want to change it manually, what I'm working on, and it's not finished because it takes a lot of time, I have 3 presets. I'm gonna show you. If I go to I have 3 presets. If I go to emulator, Technopirate gun, I have 3 folders. One folder for Gun4ir, one for Retro Shooter, and one for Sendon. Okay? To make your life easier, what I do, and I'm continuing building, is I set it up Technopirate for those 3 guns. It's already preset. So what you're gonna need to do, you double click Gun4ir. If you have a Gun4ir, it's a bat. What it's gonna do, it's gonna copy all those files already set up for Gun4ir, and it's gonna copy in the original Technopirate user profile. It's gonna override the. Okay, you need to close Technopirate to do that and reboot it, and you will see all the mapping button will be set for Gun4ir. If you choose for Retro Shooter, it will copy all the Retro Shooter config files to the user profile in Technopirate and so on. But it's not finished. I think Gun4ir, it's all set. But Retro Shooter, it's a new gun. I didn't finish it. So after, if you choose Retro Shooter, you play a game, it works, and after the second game you play Terminator and it doesn't work, you will need to set it manually, okay? Because it's not finished, it's a work in progress, okay? But I don't know how many time it's gonna take me, but it's gonna be finished soon. You will have all the preset gun ready for Technopirate. Anyway, the easiest way, because usually people will play 1, 2, or 3 games in Technopirate they like. They're not gonna play I don't know how many games, but there is how many games in Technopirate? 36. So usually you're gonna play 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 games. So it's not long. If it's not preset, you just boot it. Choose any game you let's say House of Dead or whatever. Click Control and click on each one. The coin, the start. You need to choose your gun, grenade, reload. So you just click there. You click on your gun, and when you finish, you save it, and you don't have to touch it anymore. It takes 2 minutes. All right. So that's it. That's really, really, really simple. In the LightGun folder, I have the Crosshair shortcut, the Gun4ir. This is where I have video. Okay, also on each folder, it will be a video. If there is a video or a link or wiki you need to access, just open, let's say, Gun4ir. There is already I download the video from Ray and other people that explain how to set up your gun. There is video, there is picture also. So you will find more information in the folder. Like Retro Shooter, I have all the links. See, all the links is right there. A few video, stuff like that. The application, the Technopirate preset, the Sinden folder, and the shortcut. Also, before I close the video, in the settings section, you will find, if you go to this, the 2 gun on the setting, you also have enable crosshair, enable cursor, MAME full screen, set Gun4ir, set retro shooter, set Sinden, set Sinden, Technopirate, set Demuse shooter, set your Gun4ir, set your retro shooter, blah 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 blah. Everything I explained is all shortcuts are there if you want, and they are available on the wheel. And so far I have 388 games, but I removed the Sega Master System and Sega CD. I did have some problems, so I will add them later, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big popular system. But all the most popular game, I have all the LightGun PC, all the Technopirate. Also, a surprise, I have a few 4K, if you have a 4K TV. A lot of Technopirate game will add the 4K patch, like in Terminator, and I think there is around 10 games. Alien, Armageddon. I have the 4K patch if you have a 4K TV, so it will look really great for arcade action. So stay tuned. I will do a third video. It's gonna be a gameplay. I will play with Gun4ir, and I will play with Retro Shooter. Oh, I didn't talk about the Wii. The Wii simple. I just need to explain something with the Wii before I close the video, because it can be confusing. Okay, if you go to LightGun wheel, and if you see a Wii game like this one, arcade shooting, if you see a Wii game in the LightGun wheel, it will work with Retro Shooter and Gun4ir. So you will play a Wii game without the Wiimote, only Retro Shooter and this. It's not perfect, it works, but only Wii game with Retro Shooter and Gun4ir, it's not perfect at 100%. It's perfect at 90% because you're missing some button and stuff like that. But you should manage to play all the Wii game. But what I suggest, if you have a Wii Wiimote and a Wii bar at position 4, you put it at position 4 like a real controller. What I suggest, and you boot RetroBeast. I'm gonna rearrange the LightGun wheel. You will have the Wii game and stuff like that. It's gonna be divided, and you will understand better. But you go to, for now, you go to console and Wii Gun game, and there is a wheel named Wii Gun. Okay, there's a wheel on the console next to the Wii named Wii Gun game. And it's better to play with a real Wiimote and Wii bar at position 4. If you don't have the Wii, you can still use the Gun4ir and Retro Shooter for the Wii game and the Wii. It works, it's okay, it works great, but I'm telling you, you will have some hiccup. What I mean is when sometimes you need to move the character and stuff like that. It's a little bit weird, but it works. Alright? That's it. That's your setup. What else I can talk about? That's it. That's it, guys. If you need help, always report any bug. I want to make the RetroBeast and LightGun the best of the best. If you report any bug, by the way, if something doesn't work before sending to Discord, doesn't work, reboot your PC, try the game again, read a little bit. But if it doesn't work and you need something to be fixed, I will be more than happy to fix it and report any bug on Discord. Thanks, guys. RetroBeast is the best, and stay tuned for my third video. It will be all about LightGun gaming. Thanks, guys.